Double honors to the elder apostles as well as the elder bishops who labor to teach us the truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word, truth, sincerity, and indeed, we are a branch of Great Millstone, Chicago, reporting live from the belly of the beast with another Saturday to go up. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
War, evil, and pestilence. Speaking of war,
Yes, sir.
due to recent events, this country is on the brink of civil war. These same things that were prophesied in the Bible. If somebody can grab the book of Mark, chapter 3, I want to say it's 23 or 24. Read it in the NLT. So I can say, Benji, I know you stuff. Read it in the NLT.
I say he focused on this is the book of Mark, chapter 3 and verse 20. It says, Yahushua called them over and responded with an illustration. How can Satan cast out Satan, he asked. A kingdom divided by civil war will collapse.
A kingdom divided by what?
Civil war will collapse.
Hey, so this is where America is right now. It's going to be complete civil war, which the recent events, they got small hat written all over it. It's written all over it, you know? Like me and the brother Donnie was talking, man, we like shit. If that nigga really is dead, he might be on the goddamn island somewhere sipping a pina colada with Jeffrey. All right, and Kobe. Whooping their ass up somewhere. We don't know. Okay? Right, Tupac over there rhyming and shit. Those rings.
If I may add, too, it's not just us saying it, man. You have the masses on social media, as we talked about last week, replying, it's the juice box. None of these people are blinded by these people no more. They see the pieces of shit that they are, and they see all the mischief that they cause in the world, man. They have now become the main and the easiest person to blame for any problem you see on the planet Earth, man.
Right, brother. And that's not by coincidence. You know, the scriptures in Obadiah said, Esau will be greatly despised, man. All right, and chiefly Amalek. Okay, you Amalekites, you're being outed and discovered throughout the world. Even more so now here in America. Because we already see, like I said, Ray Charles can see what the play is, man. You want to completely divide Americans. You want these Americans to go at each other. And some of them are stupid enough to fall into the trap. Okay? So it's beautiful what's going on right now, man. All right, we at the end of this man's age. We at the end of Esau's rulership. And you're about to see Egyptian versus Egyptian, man. These people are about to tear each other to shreds, man. All right? Whoever got whatever.
This is Daniel 12 and 4. But thou, O Daniel, shalt the words and seal the book. Even to the time of the end, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Right? So knowledge is being increased. You know, Esau, you don't have that same effect that you once had. It started with 9/11. People began to see the holes in that. There was more holes in Swiss cheese in that. So people began to question everything. So then with every event that ensued after that, you lost more and more credibility. Your mainstream media became more and more scrutinized and criticized in the public eye more than ever. All right? People are more able to pick apart your stories that you use as rage bait to incite the world, man, to incite the public, man. Okay? But like I said, some of these Edomites, they're still dumb as fuck. They're gonna fall into the trap. All right? You're gonna have the right. It's gonna be pointing fingers at the left. You know what I mean? You're gonna have the MAGA, the Make America Great Again crew. They pointing the fingers at the liberals. The blue-haired LGBT motherfuckers, you know what I mean? So what? These people are about to clash, man.
The capital, to your point, I just had somebody call me the other day and inquiring about the scriptures, and he asked, I was giving him a breakdown, you know, going through like just different history and the things that they hid, and he was like, bro, how the fuck was they able to hide all of these things for so long? Because not only am I telling you, I'm quoting books, I'm reading out of the books, I'm showing them in the scriptures and all of these, so on and so forth. But it goes back to their skirt being lifted up. It's nothing that they can hide anymore. All of their secret works that they did in the archives are
Luke chapter 12 and verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Man, so hey, like the scripture says, knowledge will be increased in the last days. Everything's on the table, man. The internet, all right, the gospel's been preached to the entire earth. The internet is bringing out all this information. All right, the man of sin has been revealed, man. So it said, for there is nothing covered. Luke 12 and 2, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed. Neither hid that shall not be known.
What I was saying, your mainstream media is no longer trusted. People are starting to wake up to see what you got going on. They're starting to see play out.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, and verse 27. It says, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And that's what you are seeing, man. Starting since the time of living, on to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone on down. The truth is being declared throughout the four corners of the earth, man. And as didn't the Lord say, this gospel must be preached to the four corners of the earth, then the end shall come. So that's why as all the word is being disseminated through that unicorn throughout the four corners of the earth, now you're seeing Babylon begin to fall.
Whole bus. It was all Chicago PD, that whole bus. That entire bus was full of Chicago PD. The entire bus was Chicago police, man. Hey, shit is going down in America, man. Shit is going down in your major metropolitan areas, man. All right? You're going to have a lot of snowstorm everywhere, persecuting the northern kingdom, and you're going to have troops on the ground to persecute the southern kingdom, man. All these things are put in place.
This is Isaiah 19. Isaiah 19 and 1. The burden of Egypt. All right, and this America is a modern day spiritual Egypt. The burden of Egypt. Behold, Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
So don't read that part where he riding on the swift cloud.
Isaiah 19 and 1. The burden of Egypt. Behold, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence.
Right. So when the grand return of Yahweh Shai, he's coming in that chariot. And as he gets closer and closer, the earth is going to be more and more in disarray. See, there's going to be more and more complexity in the nations. There's going to be more and more hell breaking loose. Right? It says the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. Meaning all this ideology, all this shit that these people seek to for answers, it's going to be put down. It's going to be found to be of very little to nothing worth, man. All right? And you're going to realize that the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is what's going to stand sure in that day.
Verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother. That's right. And everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
That's what you get ready to have now. Civil war. Right? Egyptian versus Egyptian, meaning new modern day so-called white people. You're about to rip each other to shreds now, man. Okay? And on top of you being at odds with each other, your economy is collapsing, stagflation is taking place, there's no goddamn jobs, the price of everything is going up, all right? And nobody's getting hired for anything. There's a lot of people that are out of work. There's a lot of people that are in desperation right now. It's just gonna get worse.
They asked me, the Lord returned. Lord, Yahweh have made all things for us. Hey, even the wicked for the day.
Isaiah 19:3, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and the wizards.
Amen. So everything you seek to, everything you think has power, it's of no effect.
But you know how the cold spirit is?
Literally, they ain't about to have no power. Well, they really don't got no power. But the spirit of the left hand is waxing weaker and weaker in these days, man. Because what? Man of Yahweh Shem outside, proclaim the word through the Holy Spirit is going out throughout the earth. So that's weakening the left hand, man.
The scripture said that this man is buried in the multitude of his enchantments, right? So he got to just keep throwing out all these enchantments, witchcraft, these media, these staged events, assassinations, whatever the case may be. It's all enchantments.
That's it. And it's not going to do anything for you, Esau. You're setting these things up to help propel your new world order. And it's not going to work. Can somebody grab the book of Job, chapter 5, and verse 12?
It's the book of Job, chapter 5, and verse 12.
Because everything you're doing, this current climate that you see, all this shit happening, is just to propel his new world order, man. All right? But in order to get his new world order established, he has to completely vanquish your rights and put you in a constant state of fear and dependence. So that way, as the chaos erupts, you're going to look to him for the solution.
Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Right? See, the thing about chaos is what his belief is: order and chaos. Order out of chaos. But see, the thing about chaos, it's fucking chaotic. You can't control it. So once it's up and it's stuck. There will be no controlling this thing, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to constantly throw wrenches in your plot, man.
Right? Even when you get your hour temptation started, you might think you won when you get that MOTV. You might think you won when you get your MOTV set up, but they feel they damage themselves. So you might have the chaos and control for a second. So people accepting the MOTV, putting it in their right hand on their forehead, so they didn't have no food to eat. They was eating bodies all day. Literally, people they was murdering each other. You may think you just control the chaos in the game and MOTV. That's just a tip on the iceberg.
I was just gonna say, because you said what? The thing about chaos is once stuff is up, you can't control it. Esau will even tell you that, man. Because their second law of thermodynamics is what? Order cannot come from chaos. They will tell you that, which is how you disprove the whole thing of that false-ass Big Bang Theory. I got an A in biology. Science teacher one time.
Smart nigga.
But there you go, man. They tell you that. Order cannot come from chaos, man. Everything trends towards entropy. Once it's in chaos, it trends towards entropy, which is a fancy way of saying more fucking chaos. That's it.
And that's why I said he's going to disappoint. Read that again.
This is the book of Job, chapter 5 and verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
All the counsel of Egypt is failing. So in your counsel, you're thinking, yeah, we're going to create order out of chaos, not knowing that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has much different plans for you, boy. You're not going to be able to control it.
I don't got no guard.
She said that. Make a song before you can't call. Okay? He was a learned man in the scriptures and everything else. But guess what? What he thought was right, it wound up not being that. So everything, his name and everything else that was so big to him, what did he say? He said in Philippians 3:8, he said, yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss. You see? If you trying to latch on and hang on to this world and this MOTV and all this shit, you set yourself up for the loss. Okay, you set yourself up for the loss. And it's going to be a terrible loss. It's going to be, and if you're an Israelite, it's going to be an ever shameful loss.
because you got to live with that for eternity. Okay? He said, because Paul said, I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of my Mashiach Yahushua, my Lord. Y'all don't want to hear this? Fine. It's perfect. Because guess what? 2/3 of our people ain't meant for it anyway. So we don't stress that. We don't push that. Matter of fact, we're not out here to debate. You come over here, you get ministered to, and you keep it moving. You get ministered to, and you do what you go do. If not, then go teach what you go teach and go down the road. For whom I suffered the loss of all things. Brothers don't walk away from some shit. You got some brothers that don't walk away from some real shit. Some real wealth. Okay?
And Moses did it too.
Hey, Moses was a prince of Egypt. He was a prince of Egypt. So you gotta understand. He was an absolute prince of Egypt. He come up in Pharaoh's house. He was taught in military warfare and everything else. How do you know that? Because he whooped them motherfuckers when he got over there with the sheep.
Yeah.
And it's that over in what's the land? What's the land? Yeah, Midian. I think it might have been Midian, whatever. But yeah, so he whooped them. He whooped them shepherds and got them off the women in the process of it. And told them to do it. I digress. The point is this. If you're not trying to be in the spirit and deal with his word, you got nothing coming.
And it's all matter. See, people are realizing more and more your so-called belief in the American dream, it was just vanity. Right. You wake up to a nightmare. Okay?
It's Hebrews 11 and 24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahweh than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
Damn. Yeah, season. That's a short time. It's a very short time. So when these people, especially you sell out as Israelites, that took the bag, you're only going to be able to enjoy it for a short amount of time. Okay? That's one of the things that plagues up. He wrote Ecclesiastes. If he did all this, somebody may not even might be a fool. Yeah. You know, you do all this toil, you do all these things under the earth, just to leave it to a fool. You don't be able to enjoy it. That's why immortality was so soft. That's why Esau is doing everything he can to achieve immortality by some other way. And it's not gonna fucking work, man.
He can't get it.
So you can't go up no other way. And you gotta be chosen. You gotta be of that blessed line, and you gotta be of the elect, man. Because that goes back to the promise, man. It wasn't promised to you, Esau. So no matter how much you try to drive the earth into chaos and control and captivity, you're not gonna get that blessing, man. You're not gonna get the immortality. You're not gonna get rulership over the earth forever. That's only given to the chosen, which is the Israelites, man.
This Romans 9 and 13 says, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua forbid. So as the brother was saying, man, hey, we didn't write this story, man. And we just let this thing play out. See, with Esau Edom, he got a God complex, man. So he thinks that he can cut his way in. God, he think he gonna change up the end of the story. Hey, at the end of your story, Esau, the end of you is the end, man. How about that? The end of you is your end.
The end of the story for Esau, like the brother is saying, is after 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, when I put your neck, kicking you in your ass, beat you across your head, beat you across your back.
Show them the foot that's going to be on their neck. That's a heavy ass foot. Show them the foot, Pop.
That is your absolute. Oh, and guess what? Yahweh wrote the movie, and there's no rewrites. Okay? There's no rewrite. We're not, there's not gonna be no alternate ending.
There's no director's cut. The director said he has to die. If he dies, he dies.
This is the director's cut.
And look, and on top of that, the Lord even gave Esau the fatness of an earth for his time, man.
Right.
And look what the fuck he has done.
He gave Esau the longest rulership. He gave you the longest rulership. He let you have it twice.
You fucked it up both times.
How do we get that deadly boot?
Deadly wound was healed. Yeah, man. He gave it to you twice. So how dare you? And through Isaac, the Lord blessed you. Okay? And now you're about to your blessing has been fulfilled. You know what I mean? So now you're coming to terms and it's over with, man.
Revelation, chapter 13, when we start at 1. Revelation 13 and 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 horns, 7 heads, and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. Going into the Greeks being the beginning of Esau's rule, because that's what it started with. Alexander the Greek. That's why these Edomites and these so-called historians will tell you what, the Greek Empire was the beginning of civilization.
Right.
They only say that because it was the beginning of their rule.
Right.
You know, and then
The Greeks, you had to learn from the Israelites. And then you went to Egypt. And whatever the Hamites knew, they taught them. That came from Abraham.
Hey, hospitality was taught to you by Native Americans when y'all landed here, man. The only reason y'all exist is because we read the Bible, not because y'all read it and did it. That hospitality that also says a stranger, and that's not even to you niggas, it was to other Israelite foreigners. So y'all took our kindness for weakness, and that's why the Lord's gonna kill you for Israelites, man. Wait, somebody get that numbers, man. Numbers 35 and 33. This land in America cannot be cleansed but by the blood of the man who shed it. And those are Caracas.
got it right here.
Go ahead, huh?
This is numbers. You want the numbers of the Revelation right now?
Numbers first, you got the Revelation.
This is Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
So although these American streets have concrete on them, under that concrete is Native American blood. Somebody get that Exodus 20. If a man stealeth the man and he be found in his hand, what's the Lord gonna do? What's gonna happen when the Lord comes back and there's all these blacks and Latinos in ICE detention?
Exodus 21 and 16. And he that stealeth the man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand,
Ta-da! I'm still here.
it says he shall surely be.
Better not leave either. We need you.
No. So unlike the motherfuckers back in the 80s and shit, that they collected money and shit, decided they were gonna take their ass over to Israel. I'm gonna wait for Yahweh Shah to come back and do it the way and fulfill the scriptures as it was written.
Hey, that Fred Hampton, his grave is still getting shots up every year. Why? Because you know what the threat was to you Edomites? Is that our children got a fucking breakfast that you said they need. Because guess what? Hey, if you can intermittent fast, it's good for the body. But you said it was good to have a meal in the morning. And because Fred Hampton was providing them, you fucking killed them? The biggest threat to America was niggas eating breakfast that you said they're supposed to have? I hate y'all niggas. Hey, I hate you niggas that love the white man even in the kingdom. Don't even fucking look at me, fucking weak ass niggas. This was a shot against us collectively, man. Collectively, I'll say those 12 tribes. Because we talk shit and we say we all niggas on that tribe. No, it was 12 tribes, man. They did it to Guatemala. They did it to Honduras. Okay? So the white man can utter his mouth to say, well, why are they coming into our country? Because you destruct through your crimes, you disrupted their governments.
Now they gotta come to you. It's only fair. You take all their shit, all their wealth, their resources, they oil, right? And they don't got nothing left. It's only fair they come to your house where their shit is at. It's only fair. And tear up your shit. It's like what they say karma.
I mean, your traffic take over your traffic.
You did it to them, they gotta do it to you. It's only fair. The shit that's happening in so-called Europe with Ishmael, Ham, and all the other nations going over there, you been in their nation taking their shit. They gotta come take yours.
Hey, he is his death. Everywhere the nigga go, he fucks it up, bro. Anywhere the white man has been, shit is fucked up. Didn't that it was a Native American chief, I believe. He said, you come over here, we got food, free water, air clean,
Medicine man
free.
He said men hunt, women do all the work. He said have sex all night. He said only a white man think he can make the system better than that.
That's the white guy. That's that fucking God complex, man.
He said only the white man is stupid enough to think he can make the system better than that.
Very important. That's that nigga's God complex, man. He really thinks that he can improve on what the Lord already put into place. But everywhere he goes, it just brings death, destruction, famine, whatever you can think of that's bad, it comes from Esau Edom, man.
Out of pride, he believes that his way is the way. And he ain't did nothing but convince you niggas that it was too. Y'all keep going him for everything.
Yeah, get John 10 and 10.
This John 10 and 10. Thief cometh not before to steal and to kill and to destroy.
Hey, that's American history. We all know who's responsible for that. They stole, they killed, and they destroyed, man. Even to this very day. And it's the same MO when he goes to these different countries, man. He steals, he kills, he destroys, he exploits them, takes all your resources, displaces you. You know, so like, before he does all that, he creates a civil war. Or he tries to he funds a rebellion. He funds a coup, it's called. He funds a coup in a rebellion against the current leaders so he can put his puppet leader inside office. Once his puppet leader is inside office, they pass legislation to exploit you and your resources in your land. Here it is, your land is rich in all the resources, but the inhabitants are poor as fuck. Now that's American history.
And guess what? The nigga Captain Kirk snitched on you niggas too. Because what did he say? American values are Christian values. He said it. So everything that you Americans have been doing, everything that these American Edomites have done around the world, that's Christianity. It's not the Bible. It's in the name of Christianity. It's the doctrine. It's the philosophies that they brought forward.
Book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, is fallen. It was Babylon, hey, that's America, man. Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, mistress of Babylon, right? It's called Egypt, spiritual Sodom. Right? Babylon the Great is fallen, and it's become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, right? All these nations been in bed with Babylon the whole time, man. And now they see the result, now they see the outcome, now they see the end of Babylon the Great and what they turning against this place, man. But it's that wine, it's this doctrine. All right, whatever Babylon, these Edomites have pushed forward, all right, they see the end of it, man. That's unprofitable. All right, it says, and the kings of the earth has committed fornication with her, and her merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies, right? So when this place was affluent, all right, all the nations, all these different heathen nations, all right, they was confederate with it. But now that they see that it's unprofitable, that the end result is death, destruction, doom, right, now they turning against this place, man. Right, but you heathens, y'all got to pay for it too, man. For being and affording this place. Y'all was hand in hand with Esau. So you're gonna pay for it right alongside the Easterlites, man.
It's called incessant. Incessant. Like whatever crime, murder, whatever.
You the getaway driver.
You an accessory to it.
You helped them do it. You may not have did it yourself, but you helped them do it.
No, they did it too. So what nation haven't participated in the spoils? So they did. All the heathen have participated in the destruction of the Israelites. All of them paid the price. They all traded us. They all trafficked us. They all participated in destroying us. All of these motherfuckers are guilty. The scriptures is clear on that. It said, what nation haven't taken part in the spoils? Everywhere Israelite has touched ground, those devils have exploited us. Everywhere they can get their hands on us. We have been the luxury and the gold standard of the world. We've been cast to all the nations, and all the nations have misused us, abused us, destroyed us, raped us, and keep us in captivity right now. You're still in captivity. If you're not mentally, physically, they're restraining you from everything. Your black ass don't own shit nowhere you go. But the Lord is restoring that. Let's get that Isaiah 33:1. Go to those who dealt treacherously with you with spoil, and shall be a spoil.
Esau got nerve scratch his head. That's why he getting cursed out. Everybody coming up this. Of course, you keep doing wickedness, dummy. You red nigger. So I got two real quick. I got the Isaiah 33 that the brother called for. This is Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. So this shit is coming back to you. Your curses are coming back to you. You're gonna have to drink the dregs of that cup, nigga. Double. And prepare for trouble, you make it double. You've been treating everybody unfair, your whole system. Of course. Especially judgment, payback coming to your ass.
Yeah, man. That's why every time you hop on Twitter, you go to, like, you see what's going on in Britain and all throughout Europe. There's some brown person doing bug out, beating their ass, man. Now they want to ride victim, man. Hey, man, Captain Kirk got his motherfucking noodle blew out. You want to threaten Jake? You want to send so-called death threats to all these historically black colleges and shit? You want to fucking assemble, talk about pink man, fight back! Pink man, fight back! Who you gonna fight? Fight back against who? That would be your own people. Exactly. Talk about fight back. These your own people.
Right. Always try to find ways to point the finger at Jake.
Right, exactly.
That's that projecting bullshit.
Yeah. I think this nigga was like the governor of Utah. I forget if he was the governor or the mayor. No, she don't. I forget if he was like the governor or the mayor. And he went by. He said, I prayed for 33 hours that whoever popped Captain Kirk, that it wasn't one of us. Yeah.
Governor, whatever.
So in other words, you couldn't wait to point the finger at Jake or somebody brown. You couldn't wait to see it's the fucking niggers over there. Yep. They killed our Dr. Martin Luther King. Because that's what that nigga really was. He's like the Edomite MLK, man. He got his ass smoked. But when they found out it was one of their own, when they found out it was real gang violence, it was white on white crime. Now they red in the face. Now they salty. Right. Now they stupid.
They set up that little bullshit with the nigga and he ain't even stab under that. But they made that shit up so it can throw the shit home from what happened to Kirk.
You gotta understand, he hates the fact that the truth come down his ass. So he gotta find a reason to be carnal with Jake.
Right. He made it seem like he stabbed this white lady up. He just stabbed an innocent white lady in the neck. No blood gushing for her.
Exactly, it don't make sense.
Then the blood at the bottom of her ass. Well, how did blood get down to the bottom of her ass?
That period came up.
Right, yeah, she reaches that shit all the time.
She got turned. She called period right away.
Like the elder said, he saw you exposed to how things searched out. The fact that y'all killed Captain Kirk is because he was exposing that Epstein shit. He flipped on y'all ass. This is why you motherfuckers killed him. Other than that, he was y'all boy.
Oh yeah, Amalek.
Yeah, Amalek. So he told them a couple of days before, bring out all the Epstein files.
A couple of days after that, it was over with for Captain Kirk.
That nigga say I'm lobbying for that publicly and privately.
Right. So
They need to release that shit.
exactly. So the exposure goes.
So right after they did that, that's when that bullshit come up. But this nigga supposed to be stabbing this white lady. They so horrified of the girl, she was hopeless. And then you can see her on the ground squeezing.
That bitch can act. She need to take her ass to Shy Arts or some shit.
And then you know why it's bullshit. Now, and you know why it's bullshit. Anybody that's hurt, let me tell you why y'all know it's real bullshit, real fake. Anybody that's ever been hurt or shot or stabbed, they immediately go to help for anybody in the fucking area. That bitch would have crawled out from where she was at, crying and screaming, help, help, help. That's all bullshit. Y'all know it's bullshit. Anytime you a bitch is attacked, the first thing she do is scream, help, help, help. She would have been running up and down that motherfucking aisle looking for somebody to help her. The bitch gonna ball up and fall down and then raise her hand up and squirt blood out of her fucking pocket. The fuck out of here. We not ignorant of y'all devices. That strategy ain't gonna work. You stupid motherfuckers ain't gonna never win.
She would have at least grabbed her wound.
Right.
She would have at least grabbed her wound. That bitch crushed her pearls.
In the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 2 and verse 11, lest Satan should get in the midst of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
William failing. Surely it's failing this damn devil, man. Because nothing you do makes sense.
Man, that was terrible, that motherfucking shit. Y'all used to do better shit than that, man. He's so falling up, bro. You know this thing. Fucking town was getting blown up. Y'all getting that bullshit. That was kind of a class. Now this shit y'all doing is what?
That was your last hurrah. That was your last hurrah.
This 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11 in the NLT, so that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes.
That's how you know it's to a point now where you just gonna say, fuck it, I'm the devil. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, that's where it has to go, because every time you do some shit, you get exposed.
Yep.
All right, and the whole world ain't falling for your truth. Like I said, all these dumbass, retarded Americans still believe in your bullshit. They still gonna fall for your bullshit.
Oh, you know I bugged out these Americans. Went to the grocery store with my OG this morning, right? They usually put the donuts out like early. We get there early. Them donuts gone already. That's you Americans, man. Fat, fucking sugar, craving ass. That's how you know you through, man. When the military come, they gonna be having a field day with you weak ass Americans. You out of shape ass Americans, man.
I know, right?
The military's in shape, not you. So you're slow. They really in shape now.
They ain't really in shape like that.
Niggas fat too.
Even when I was in, them niggas was soft.
Well, you know
At least
what?
to me.
I'm talking about the forum.
But yeah, no. The forum was they on the level, but it just goes to show, you know, what manner person is king, the ruler is, so are the subject. So if your ruler is a soft ass, bitch ass nigga, everybody, all his subjects gonna be soft as hell.
Yeah, y'all military motherfuckers, y'all doing these TikTok dances. They finna TikTok in your motherfucking, they finna ravage you and TikTok in your blood, boy.
Well, you know what? These all send foreign troops.
Yeah.
Those are real motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
I seen the video of the Russian troops training. They breaking a whole center block on their fucking chest and they get right back up.
Yeah. And their children learn how to assemble and disassemble AK-47 at young ages, man. So it's a part of the curriculum for school, man.
Hey, but you,
this shit different, man.
but you people over here, you Americans, hey, like you see a bunch of modes, man. At 11, you feel like you walk your woman, you transition. Yeah, trick everything.
The wisdom of Esau, right? This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49 and 7. It says, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more intimate? Is counsel perished from the root? Is their wisdom vanished? Absolutely. You can see that they everyday fucking moves houses. The shit is getting dumber and dumber, man.
Why they find that dude on different presidents? Dude,
Oh, damn.
Edomite people. They felt, different arrests. The same motherfucker. Why you ain't been locked up and thrown in the jail yet?
Exactly. It's clear he clinically has mental health issues. He should have been locked up somewhere being supervised. Okay? For what? Because all the foundations of the earth are out of course. Because a base man is in rulership over the world. Dumb shit like that happens, man.
That's it. Yeah, right. He saw them. You don't follow the law, statutes, commandments, man. That's why this place so chaotic right now.
Yeah, man. It's a motherfucker it's a motherfucker fighting multiple gun charges right now, walking around in Chicago with a gun on
With a switch.
a switch. He already got gun cases still pending. He walking around right now with a switch, man. You know, this is what Blue State, this is what Esau and their liberal ideology has done. All right? That's why the blue is going against the red now, man. But really, it's two wings on the same bird. They're both wicked ass Edomites. They both put in place schemes to set up the New World Order. It's just one go about it a different way.
They just call them, this is a way to try to be gods, man. You know, a god does both sides, man. That's all that shit. You'll never be a god, man. The Lord gonna show you you're nothing but a fucking man. He gonna show you the hard way. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 49:8. Flee, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of the Don. For I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
And he should get exposed, man. Get exposed. That's how we know we at your end.
Yeah, so-called Caucasians, they on the downfall, man. Hey, they about to utterly perish, man. They got a horrible end unto them.
You Edomites. That's right. A whole bunch of Edomites. I don't know what a white person is.
Never seen one.
I never seen a white. I don't think that exists.
Oh no.
I heard of an Edomite though.
Yeah, they don't have to. No, you have no choice but to be with the Lord made your ass. You a damn Edomite.
Hey. What nationality are you? You don't want to deny it? The same way y'all beat Kunta's name out of here, we gonna beat your nationality into you. That's right. Okay? We gonna beat you. What nationality? I'm a white man. Wow! Hit that motherfucker 5 more licks.
White man. White man, no.
Yeah. Hey, Caucasian. Give 5 more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a little bit more sloppy, bro.
Jeremiah 49, and I'll read 10 again. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbor, and he is not. Leave thy fatherless children. I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Right. So whenever we bring up the historical and heinous crimes of American history, Christian history, yes,
That's what Kirk said.
of Christendom, you know, you always want to gloss over. You always want to all the time. Hey, to this day, man, you still. You do crimes. You do the most heinous crimes against humanity, even to this very day, man.
Hey, didn't they on that back road where that Jake was running at, catch him down with that truck and the whole deal?
While he was looking in the houses, nigga, you lying.
That motherfucker was on the run.
Hey,
He was out there on the run.
that's just one example. Hey, man, if we were to go over Esau and Edom's atrocities, it would take a lifetime, man.
And the missiles come, we'll still be out here
Going over it, man. So you think you're supposed to just go unpunished? Are you crazy? Read that part again.
Oh yeah, hey, even his own son didn't go unpunished, man. He had to pay for the sins of Adam and Solomon, his own son. So what makes you damn devil think you gonna get out of this, man?
Read that, please. Read it.
Jeremiah chapter 49 and 12. But thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Right. So you Edomites, this is a part of your punishment. Your civil war, your favorite heroes being burnt, all right? Or all your little theatrics, okay?
Right.
Your population declining, your neighborhoods being ravished with opioids and different types of drugs.
Your women being ravished.
Your women going after dark flesh, niggers. This is a part of the curse falling on you, boy. Okay? Somebody get that shameful spewing.
It says, "Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by my soul, said the Lord Yahweh."
He what?
I have sworn by my soul.
Now you know that's Jay.
Yeah.
He said, I put that on me.
I can't spell nothing greater than myself.
Verse 13. For I have sworn by my soul, said the Lord Yahweh, that Basra, which is Edom, shall become a desolation. And
So that means that it's without question the Lord finna judge y'all ass.
That's it.
Without fucking question. Go ahead.
shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse. And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. So there you go.
Okay, I got one. This is Galatians. Since this is Esau's kingdom, I'm going to show you some things out of Galatians. Galatians 5 and start at 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest. See, he's a carnal man. He can't relate to anything spiritual. It ain't in him. It wasn't put in him. He don't have the ability to decipher. He can deal with history and what was that, but now, like the brother said, they don't even want to deal with history. No. Because,
Hey, what channel's live?
huh?
What channel is live? I'm asking, Pops. Skid Row 2 or Skid Row 1?
Skid Row 3.
Skid Row 3. Skid Row 3, that's why. We're just making sure that we're live, Pops.
Okay, all right.
I don't want to stop you.
All right, then. All right. Now the works of this man's kingdom, and look at what's going on in it. Now the works of the flesh are manifest. It says so. The works of the flesh. So this carnal man, this is what he's going to be on. Which are these? Adultery.
They probably could be carnal. He think he can beat the, he think it's a way to beat the Lord.
Yeah. That's exactly. Which are these? Adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulation. What Yahweh shall say because there's variance? Man at variance. Why would he do it now? It's because who's in charge? Okay? Who's in charge? This Edomite. Okay? Variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envies, murders, drunkenness, revelry, and such like of which I tell you before, and I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven. So when them 6 brothers had to go to when they go to what he tell us, you ain't got a spot in the kingdom of heaven. You don't have it. You don't have one. So guess what? Whichever one of them brothers that's dead in himself, giving him slavery, he's back, he's teaching now, and that the Lord said, ask him be the heathen for thy inheritance. Okay? Esau. Hey, so for you Edomites that didn't give it on this side, you cracked out because you ain't gonna get it in this kingdom.
That's right.
This is Hebrews 12 and verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So hey man, hey, Esau the fornicator.
You talking right now? Keep on reading.
Verse 17. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place for repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
So this Edomite wanted to do what he do, be a scoundrel, a cheat, and a liar. Sold his birthright. value sold, which was heaven anyway, because the Lord said that the older shall serve the younger before they were even born. Okay? It was already set up by the Lord. So he sold it. Then he cried like a bitch, because he said, "Don't you have a blessing for me?" And the Lord gave him that. Isaac gave him that. You shall have the fatness of the land. The Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, the Bilderbergs, the DuPonts, and the Gettys, and the trillionaires, the top-end billionaires, they've got that. But guess what? This is your last go around. You don't get it again. You don't never get it again. He gave you a temporary blessing. Yeah, and you succeeded with it. But in your success, you fucking polluted and fucking you defecated on the earth. That's precept. This second Ezra's 3:16. And unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee, and put by Esau, and so Jacob became a great multitude. Look at put by me, he pretty much rejected Esau. He chose it, Jacob, but Jacob had 12 sons, with the sister so-called Negro, Latinos named Americans today. And he put by Esau. You're a reject. Or not just a
This Ephraim the elder that Esau was not chosen by the Most High God. So it says, Malachi 1:1, the burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Yahweh, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith Yahweh, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh Bashim Shai of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh had indignation forever. So this they're the people that Yahweh Bashim Shai has hatred against forever, man. He said, we will rebuild the desolate places. You know, the Renaissance period.
Yeah, the border of wickedness, they the basis of men. That's what we dealing with Edomites. And that's who in control, man. That's who in power. It's the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. Right? They have to fall away from their heritage. You go to Jeremiah the 17th chapter, the 4th verse. In the curses, they say that you're going to serve out of the wood and stone. Right, that's falling away from your heritage. You're not serving the living power. You're not serving how about outside. You're serving everything else. It says, and that men of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High. Right? And that's what you see Esau Edom doing right now today. All right, Esau Edom know that he directly going against the Lord. He's going against the chariots, his space force, quote unquote space force, man. All right, he's going against the people of the Lord with his doctrine. All right, all his ways, all his wickedness, man. His technology. Yeah. It says, Lord that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High, right? Now he did away with the correct images of the Lord, the true depictions of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. He did away with those. He placed himself into those with all type of manner of folly and wickedness, man. Baby angels and things of that nature, man.
He stole your heritage, claiming to be you.
Nah, so hey, that man had to be exposed. It's Esau Edom we dealing with. The basis of man, the lords of men, man. And that's why Job said he wouldn't even set him with his dogs, man, because he's just a piece of shit, man. The Lord just gave him a kingdom. And that's what we sitting in right now today.
Hey, you mentioned the dog. They got a whole documentary of Edomites talking about how they lost their virginity to their dog. That's the whole documentary of that.
That shit wow. That shit wicked. And to back up the brothers going into just proving Esau was not chosen and he will never be chosen. He won't take part in the blessings of the kingdom of heaven, man.
You don't know how to rule.
This the book of 2nd Ezra.
He's a terrible ruler. He don't know how to rule. He ruled in wickedness and evilness. It's not of a God mentality. That's not a Lord God King. That's a peasant. You got a peasant mentality. You a base man. The scripture says you a base man. That's base.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 3 and verse 13. It says, now when they lived so wickedly before thee, thou didst choose thee a man from among them, whose name was Abraham. Him thou lovest, unto him only thou shewest thy will, and madest an everlasting covenant with him, promising him that thou wouldest make that thou wouldest never forsake his seed. So then people are trying to say, but we're all from Abraham. Nah, because keep going. Verse 16, and unto him gavest thou Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee, but put by Esau, and Jacob became a great multitude. And it came to pass that when thou leadest his seed out of Egypt, thou broughtest them up to Mount Sinai. So there you go, man. The Lord put by Esau. He don't fuck with him. The brother read the Romans 9 earlier. Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. The brother quoted it, read it in the Malachi. Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. We've been bringing out precepts for a minute, going into how the Lord is going to fuck Esau up, man.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. So you never can say, oh yeah, that wasn't me. That wasn't my father. That was my grandfather. Oh, that was my great grandfather. You are your forefathers, man. We are our forefathers coming back doing the same thing over again. All right? Hey, man, we back doing the same thing, man. So this devil, he's back doing the same thing. Oppressing Jake, man. All right, making everybody's life live hell. All right? So you can't say, oh yeah, this is you, man. Yeah, this is you. That do not rise or possess the land, or fill the face of the overseers, while we'll rise up against them, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name. All right, read Psalm chapter 137. The word Edom is synonymous with Babylon, the king of Babylon, according to Isaiah 40th chapter, right? And Reuben and son and nephew said the Lord Yahweh, which is a future prophecy. So we're going to be slaughtering you devils right the fucking left, man. The king. Prepare slaughter for, his children, man. All right, for the ungodly man. That tells you, roughly paraphrasing Job chapter 57. This is an unrighteous man with the Most High. The man oppresses, right? So, hey, man, y'all gonna get killed, man.
Hey, in Ezekiel the 25th chapter, it says the Lord will do it by who? It's by the hand of his people Israel, man. He said he's gonna put his anger on us. So Jake can't be mad enough, man. See how Jake is spazzing out right now about this Captain Kirk shit. And they look bad because they happy. Like, you can tell they got some type of anger in with what this devil has done to us for all of these generations, man. But when the Lord put his anger on his people, man, that's going to be a totally different beast, man. That's going to be something totally different. I done been a nigga that got mad and blacked out before, bro. The Lord going to bring something totally different, man. That shit going to be wild hunters.
I got a precept. This is Numbers 24 and 18. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession. For his enemies in Israel shall do valiantly. And out of Jacob shall come he, shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth in the city. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perished forever. And That's your end game, man. You're not gonna rise up from the ashes, man. Hey, once the Lord really puts that spirit out here, it's over, man. Like I said, Jacob's trouble was also Esau's trouble. You're not gonna recover, man. Your next stop is captivity, man.
After that, destruction. You know, as the brother read, man, you know, and you know, they should put out, man.
Obadiah. It's Obadiah, the book of Obadiah, and verse 17. All right, going into Esau Edom's latter end. It reads, "Put upon Mount Zion It's Obadiah verse 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has spoken it." Alright, so hey man, after Esau Edom serves his captivity, his slavery in the kingdom of heaven,
They try to speak up, I can too.
for that first 1,000 years, the scripture tells us right there that he's going to be completely eradicated out of the earth, man. Alright, it says, "There shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has spoken it." And because really Esau Edom is the sword of the Lord, man. But so there won't be a need for the Edomites and the kings, man. Because really they were for our chastisement.
And right now, we see Esau Edom falling. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 7. Then answered I and said, "What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth?" And he said unto me, "From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of them that followed." So right now we see Esau Edom's downfall, man. We see America is falling, man. We see the dollar is dying. We see that all the nations round about America is coming against America and Israel, man. We see that all these things are coming to pass, and we see that Jacob's on the rise, bro. We see that these curses are falling upon our enemies through Deuteronomy 30 and 7.
It's showing that Esau is the end of time ruler as well, man. That is Esau Edom, he's the end, all right, of these of this current age. You know, and Israel is that beginning. Daniel the 2nd chapter, he's that beginning that's going for eternity, man. Say that it's a kingdom that'll never fall, bro. Paraphrasing, man. Daniel the 2nd chapter. All right, that's showing you that they call this quote-unquote white man, the so-called white man, this self-proclaimed white man is the Edomites. That's what it's showing you, man, that he's the end, and that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is going to reign for eternity after this. You know? So it's a very clear cut who Esau Edom is, man. It's this self-proclaimed white man, you know?
Yeah, the Chaldeans. Hey, Jeremiah 51 going on the same railroad tracks, all right? Because it's all leading unto the saints having the kingdom, all right? And it being the kingdom, it's going to be an everlasting kingdom underneath Yahweh Shai, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, all right, forever. Jeremiah 51 and 20 reads, "Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms." That's talking about the Israelites, all right? But I'm going to get down here towards the point, all right? Hey, the verse 24 in Jeremiah 51. It says, "And I will render unto Babylon and all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord Yahweh." All right, and that also goes with that other beautiful precept where he says that he will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. And all right, hold on. Verse 25. "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks, and I will make thee a burnt mountain,
And they shall not take thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for the foundations, but thou shalt be desolate forever, saith the Lord Yahweh, our power. So, yeah, man, it's over with, all right? The judgment shall sit, all right? The kingdom will be given over to the saints of the Most High, and the Lord will do all of his good pleasure. And you can read it right here. The scripture said, man, hey, though he build, hey, I will throw down. And Esau is constantly building, hey, but it's all meant to be broken down, man. The Lord is going to take you down. But it says here in Sirach 14, in the book of Ecclesiastes, better known as Sirach chapter 14, verse 4, says he gathered by defrauding his own soul. He that gathered by defrauding his own soul, gathered for others, that shall spend his goods righteously. Righteously. It says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? Who he shall not take pleasure in his goods. So as the brother is saying, man, hey, you have your blessing. You had your time to rule in this present kingdom, man. Hey, you everything that you touch, you destroyed it, man. You are the cancer of the earth, and you will soon be brought down out of that power, and you're not going to enjoy this next chapter before you're in, man.
But say he would destroy them to destroy the earth.
That's right.
So y'all got a target.
It's the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 5. We try to offer up the wicked and destroy it.
Try forward, tell up a little bit more.
It's the book of Job, chapter 20.
He sure as hell can't have that.
The book of Job, chapter 20, let me start at 4. Matter of fact, let's start at 1.
I'm about to say,
Good.
Job, don't say that in the heart.
Job chapter 20, verse 1. They answered Zophar, the Naamathite, and said, therefore do my thoughts cause me to answer, and for this I make haste. I have heard the chest of my reproach, and the spirit of my understanding causes me to answer. Knowing thou not this of old, since men were placed upon earth.
Since man was placed on the earth, go ahead.
That the triumphant of the wicked destroyed.
Momentarily.
And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment.
It seems eternal because we're going through it. But guess what, man? This is the blinking of an eye. What it says to the Lord is one day about 1,000 years.
Yep.
So, hey, our flesh allows us to feel every hour. But the Lord is speeding this shit up, man.
And he said, victory unto the clouds, but bad decision down that must discuss of pride.
Did somebody get that Thessalonians where it says the man of sin be revealed?
Yet he shall perish.
Go to there, but y'all gonna read down because there's a good chunk to this.
Yet he shall perish forever like his own dog.
Like shit, man. The old man, hey, the white man has no honor, he has no integrity. So guess what? He has to die like an infidel, man. They're not gonna bury his ass. Go ahead.
They which have seen him shall say, where is he? We shall fly away as a dream.
Hey, man, George Lopez, even though I hate that motherfucking son of a bitch, he made a joke. He said one day, because of how the numbers in the census were going, he said that the white man was going to get extinguished. He said one day, they're going to tell you that white people exist. And you're like, don't scare us like that, daddy. Why? Because y'all are fucking, terror to fucking behold, man. What is it saying? Your whiteness is scaring us, Brian. Your whiteness is scaring us. Right?
It shall not, and it shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be tucked away as a vision of the night. Hey, man,
like a bad dream.
Yeah. So you can tell our grandchildren, man,
There was one time where people had pale flesh. You mean no melanin? Like a bad dream, man. These translucent bucks. Bro, y'all be scaring people, man. Y'all be the real horror movie, man. What is Tyrone Bigham? He said, I divorced that bitch because she loves the nigga. Hey, look, like you want to say, you niggas are being recalled, man. The Lord is recalling you cheap ass niggas, man. You guys are on a recall and y'all gonna die. You No, I think it was one. Hey, if anybody get that Thessalonians, because it says, in this time be revealed, man. It's the time of the revealing of the wicked. Go ahead,
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and I'll start at 1. It says, now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind or be troubled, neither by spirit nor by word.
So everything that's occurring, the signals, it says 2 Ezra 9, it says the time, it's being revealed with signs and wonders. So everything that's occurring, like it says in Ezra, it says till the time be fulfilled. So everything's playing out exactly as it should be played out, man. Go ahead.
Neither by word nor by letter as from us, as that day of Mashiach is at hand.
Right, so don't be troubled. We're only reminding you of the things you knew were going to happen before the Lord came back. Go ahead.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
Right, what do? We lost our heritage, right? We were Gentiles, right? Hey, everything that you see in present day society was made for us to believe that we were Gentiles. Ask any of these men. They were happily glad to believe that they were Christians and the Jewish people had to uphold the law, right? Let him carry that burden, because I'm a sinner. Let him do it, right? Let him hold the law, because it was easier. It was religion taught to us, because it was easier to believe that the people that were in the state of Israel were upholding the law so America could just pay taxes and fix the problem. Go ahead. Yeah, you don't got no college and board. Yet them Israelis do. And you fought in the war, pops. So fuck them. Today and tomorrow, and in the kingdom, fuck you niggas, man. Go ahead.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
I see you there, baby. Don't walk away in vain, baby. I love curly hair shit too. What you talking about?
And that man of sin be revealed.
What?
Yes, sir.
Don't be saying that in the corner, Pops.
Let me read this again.
I'm on here reading, dog. I prophesy.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
So all that thing had to happen. We had to forget who we were, and then the Lord was going to remind us. So this was all a process. Yeah?
The son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
Hey, so the white man tells you, well, maybe there is no God. But if there is one, you know he looks like me, he don't look like you.
That's me, nigga.
That's a lie he's been telling the whole world.
What'd he say? Hey, there is a God. Well, he looks like you or looks like me. Hey, look, and I'll say this. This puts all you Mexicans on notice too, because y'all also love that other image. Y'all niggas ain't exempt. Y'all also bow down to that image. And with that image came the image of your grandmother, your mama, your auntie, your sister. So y'all really did that in what? In protest to the men in your lives, man. So the Lord's gonna come for that, man.
Facts. He coming for it now. That's what the deportation is about. He exposed you niggas first. Because you motherfuckers thought you was like him.
Hey,
that's why he deporting y'all ass first.
Hey, why you think he's going for docile Jake? Because you know Jake's.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Except for the fact.
Hey, in Melrose Park, the nigga that got shot, that was the first resistance you niggas ever showed. But let another Mexican walk down your block. Go walk down 87th and Manistee.
Right. You're right. They always tough against their own. You niggas are the weakest
got
niggas in the
pistols,
world.
clips,
right,
switches.
Ready to go to war against your own, but the motherfucker deporting you in the country that he stole, you niggas scared of him. So instead of you protesting for the real shit, you protest for bullshit, and that's why the Lord exposed y'all.
And that's why he's taking all them niggas, because right after, I remember I was watching the news clip. It said, and while ICE agents are taking up members the black community is preparing for the National Guard on that same breath, man.
The same breath. So that lets you know that we was oppressed together. Somebody grab that. But at the end of the day, let's brother finish that. But like me and the elder brother going into, the fact of the matter is, nigga, the Lord is reproving everybody right in front of him. He's exposing Esau ass, and he's exposing you weak ass 2/3. And now the Lord's gonna put an end to all y'all weak ass.
Hey, check this out, bro. When Trump first was inaugurated, that's the first thing he did was send them ice hazers at you so-called Mexicans. And my stepdad, he was sitting there looking at the shit, after all that shit was over with, he just looked at the TV like, y'all still white?
right.
They're like, hey, for being Hispanic, you sure are getting deported like blacks.
Facts.
Bro, and that's the funny part.
There was one that was getting cuffed with a MAGA shirt on, bro.
Right.
Hey, I was laughing, Elder, because when we was talking
I
about
would have handcuffed his ass.
all them fucking ICE niggas, when ICE started rolling through, now all of a sudden, all of these niggas want to be actual Mexicans and shit. Any other time, these Mexican motherfuckers want to be Spaniards.
No, hey, I didn't see no traffic jam this year.
Hell no.
I ain't see no TikToks of you niggas invading Chicago today.
Right.
Hey, it goes on. Hey,
Spaniards.
where's Spain Murphy? They're called Spaniards.
Hey, that's when they want to be attached to the so-called white man. Nowadays, hey, aside from declaring their diplomacy or whatever, or their
Democracy.
diplomacy, them just
Go ahead,
aside, wanting to be separate, they're actually just like, hey, always put that spirit out there.
Some of your time check?
Hey, your covenant with death will be disannulled.
Somebody got the hell?
Isaiah 60.
Don't call it unless somebody told you.
Isaiah 63.
I'm a visual learner, right? Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 15:33. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go.
Hey, and back in the day, you used to be able to search that scripture and then be the video of Elder Malcolm with his teaching. Because Esau is so erectile dysfunction, he removed that from the Google search.
Wow.
And it's because that was impactful. Because when I seen Elder Malcolm, I thought he was Native American. I was like, he looking like a me.
Facts.
We look like each other.
Exactly.
I don't know what these other darkies behind them are, but what you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, bro. That's why Esau has against the sign, man. That's why this is a problem, man. Because at the end of the day, guess what? Back in the day, we was niggas in space.
Yep.
This is our best form, baby.
Yeah.
This is as ugly as we look, and guess what? We're serving the Lord, so that means you're in, man.
Yeah. That means
Like the brother read in Job 20, man. The joy of the hypocrite is before the moment. It just seems eternal because it's our hell, baby.
Yeah.
But other than that nigga's going down.
Yeah.
Him and all his race. Hey, Article 4 by Poland was invoked because they need a meeting to strategize against them Russian drones that fell in Poland, man.
They need Article 4 to enact Article 5.
But Article 5 is action.
They need titty. Did y'all read that?
Exodus 7:8-9.
It's Isaiah chapter 28 and verse I started at 16. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. Judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet. And the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the waters shall overflow the hiding place. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand.
when that death is coming for y'all because y'all made a pact with death, man. Go ahead.
And your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
Hey, man, at the end of the day, man, what does it say? Let them die the death of the uncircumcised, man.
Jeremiah 9.
Yeah.
That's the book of
And take it that Jeremiah 15 when it says goes to the sword, then to the slaughter. Is it Jeremiah 15?
Yes, Jeremiah 15. This was that Jeremiah 9 verse. This is the book of Jeremiah 9 and verse 25. It says, behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised.
That's right, man. Y'all gonna get a Gentile's judgment because you want to hold their fucking hand, man. Go ahead.
Egypt and Judah and Edom and the children of Ammon and Moab and all that are in the utmost corners that dwell in the wilderness.
Can somebody get that Lamentations 2 when it says they laughed and hissed at us? And somebody get that Jeremiah where it says, who have bemoaned thee, O Israel? Because who the fuck took our cause, man? Do you have leaders saying, oh, the blacks in America are the real Jews? To what extent? What have they done? What have you done for me lately? Nothing, man.
Most they do is say, oh, they have a claim.
It's only for controversy's sake, not because of salvation's sake, man.
They have a
We're
claim.
still right here.
You know, the Igbo people, they claim, they've always claimed.
The Ethiopian Jews,
yeah,
who lay a hold
niggers
with their cross-eyedness.
Continuing on, it says, all that are in the utmost corners, do dwell in the wilderness, for all these nations are uncircumcised, and all the house of Israel are uncircumcised in the heart.
Somebody get that Maccabees 2, man, who have not taken part of the spoils, man. Hey, listen, man. I hate you heathens, but I hate you niggas first, man. Because y'all ain't even worried about y'all, man. Y'all worried about the white man. And here it is, bro. Your own fucking people are getting shot up and killed, man, in the streets.
Yeah, the same devil who treats you like shit your whole life. You worry about him being saved.
Where is his part in the kingdom, sir? I hear you yelling all this other shit, but where's the white man in your kingdom?
But guess what? We're gonna kill you right along with him. How about that?
Y'all can hold hands into the kingdom. Our mutual.
Hold hands by my Lord, smoking y'all that
fire. That's right.
This is First Maccabees 2 and 10, and it reads, "What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?"
That's right, man. That exits all you other nations out talking about where's our part in the kingdom. It's called servitude. All right, because even if Psalms 147 tells you anything, the Lord hates them that hate him. So you Israelites are out. What is to say about you other nations, man? There you go.
It's Lamentations chapter 2, verse 15. And all that passed by clapped their hands at thee. They hissed and wagged their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that man called the perfection of beauty?
All the nations taunted our downfall, man. What did it say in Amos? That Esau's going to be cut off even though he was our brother? Get that one, man. Our own twin is getting cut off. What the fuck is to say about you other nations, man? Go ahead.
The joy of the whole earth. All thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we looked for. We have found, we have seen it.
That's what they waited for, man. They waited for our fall. That's why in Judah 2, it lets you know that the nations know what it is when we're against our power. We're powerless. We have no hope. That's why it says, our Father, our power that hated iniquity, man. So the other nations know that when we're at fault with the Most High fucks us up and they enjoy it, man.
They say, raise. Lamentations 1 and 20. It reads, behold, O Lord, for I am in distress. My bowels are troubled. My heart is turned within me. For I have grievously rebelled. Abroad the sword bereaveth. At home there is as death. They have heard that I sigh. There is none to comfort me.
That's right, man. Who would do that? Because what it says about a neighbor will comfort thee, that a friend is with thee in adversity and adversity. It says what? There's nothing better than a friend because a friend was made for adversity. So this is talking about somebody that is not a friend. This is talking about an adversary. Read it again, Ak.
They have heard that I sigh. There is none to comfort me.
So that's not a friend. Go ahead.
All mine enemies, Psalms 83, all mine enemies have heard of my trouble. They are glad that thou hast done it. Thou wilt bring the day that thou hast called, and they shall be like unto me. Let all their wickedness come before thee, and do unto them as thou hast done unto me for all my transgressions.
Hey, somebody get that Jeremiah 30, that Deuteronomy 30. What's going to happen when the sons turn to serve the Lord with all their heart? What's going to happen to us when we act right? What's going to happen? Who's next do we have when we're right?
Hey.
Our enemies.
It said, 2 Thessalonians 1:6 says, sin is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
What? Eye for eye, tooth for tooth? Where's that? Leviticus? How dare you on Benjamin? You hateful black man.
Right.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said, bring unto them what they're born to us. So he was saying, like, hey, look, we bore the brunt of the punishment. Let them niggas have it too.
That's it, man. Let's show you how hypocritical Esau is.
Yes.
When it comes to everybody else, and they deserve justice. When it comes to you so-called Negroes, I tell them they're just supposed to forgive.
Hey,
and forget.
that's like IUIC. The law, the statutes, and the commandments.
The laws, the statutes, and the commandments.
Saw that one. 31.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30. And it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse.
Right, so we went through that, right? We got the blessing, we got the curses. We went through this cycle. Go ahead.
Which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations whither Yahweh thy power has driven thee.
What does it say in Jeremiah? The Lord requires you to acknowledge your sin, man. All the Lord requires you to acknowledge you ain't shit, man. And these people walk around like their shit don't stick, man. Go ahead, man.
Verse 2, and shall return unto Yahweh thy power, and shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee.
All, not the convenient, not the ones that are cool, not the ones that I like.
Deuteronomy 30:2, and shall return unto Yahweh thy power, and shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that then Yahweh thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations whither Yahweh thy power has scattered.
And that's what we're waiting for, salvation, right? Those chariots, those clouds, go ahead.
If any of thine be driven out unto the utmost parts of heaven, from thence will Yahweh thy power gather, and from thence will he fetch thee. And Yahweh thy power will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it. And he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers.
And that's what we're waiting for. Right here, what does it say? It says that if the evil don't be overturned, the righteous shit can be planted. So we can't set up a society on the side. This shit has to be put upside down for it to be able to travel. Go ahead.
Verse 6, and Yahweh thy power will circumcise thine heart and the heart of thy seed to love Yahweh thy power with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live.
Read it with your chest too.
And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Hey, Jeremiah 30:16, Isaiah 33:1, man. All right, and if you want to need a roll call, Psalms 83.
That's why Captain Kirk got his curtains called. All right? And the Lord is putting these curses on you. You want to talk about gang violence? Gang violence took your ass up.
That's right.
Nigger.
Right. Read Jeremiah 37 and then you can close on it. Go ahead, read 37.
This Deuteronomy 30:7, and Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Right, hey, what is it? That child support is coming for you too, Esau. The only thing is you don't have the mental fortitude of Israelite to get told you ain't shit. So Esau, he ain't shit, he off himself. Hey, I was 3 years old when I heard that shit. That shit don't do shit to me. I ain't been shit since 81. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Pops knows what I'm talking about. The little guy got it. Hey, like the brother said, man, the difference between us and Esau is that one nation was stronger than the other, which is why we had the mental fortitude to get through this shit, man. All right? Y'all ain't built for it, man. That's why in the kingdom, I want to see how Esau gets up every morning. I want to be the first one up when he gets up to an alarm. I want to see how his reaction is to high blood pressure and diabetes. You better.
It's Revelation 13, and I'll start at verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints.
Hell, man, you're waiting.
Hey, this is the New Testament. This is the last chapter.
Right. That's right.
Saying that our enemies must be repaid for all the wicked deeds and actions that they have committed in the earth.
That's right.
It's the absolute Lord's eye.
Eye for eye.
So you're not going to escape the same way I was trying to suffer. We have to suffer. Now it's your turn.
And with that, we're going to give all glory and praises to Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone out of New York and the Deeper Campus GMS, and salutation to all you brothers that are pushing the truth with faith and sincerity, risking your lives and the next time we say Shalom and above. And my outro is like Pops, long.
And the